In today's video, I want to talk to you about CRM tools, why it's so important for you to have one if you have a business. And I also want to touch on the one that I've been using, what I love about it, and give you a little discount if you're interested in trying it out. So stay tuned. One thing that I do want to mention is that CRM tools is a tool that will help you manage your clients as opposed to a project management tool that will help you organize your projects. So for client management, I'm using Dubsado, and for project management, I'm using ClickUp. I will be doing a few tutorials for each one of them on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do today so that you don't miss out on any of the videos. If you have a business, you need a CRM tool. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Basically, it's a tool that's going to help you do a lot of things in your business. Most important things to remember is that it's going to help you understand your existing clients and even your prospects. It's going to help you provide an outstanding service to your existing clients. And it's going to give you the tools to plan and make decisions to grow your business. The biggest mistake that I see business owners do is that they don't set up a proper business model from the start, a business framework. So, when you get started, you think that, I'm still working on my own, I don't need a CRM tool, I don't need necessarily a project management tool, I don't need to set up systems and processes. However, doing all of those things is going to help you in the future to free up time, focus on the tasks that are going to make you the most productive, making sure that your clients have the best experience that they can get with you because you're organized and you're on top of things and you're not completely stressed with everything that you need to be doing. So it's really important that you do all of this in the first year. So if we start from the beginning, a CRM tool is great at tracking new leads. And that's something that was missing before I got a CRM tool. I had multiple spreadsheets. I always forgot to write down the names of the people who asked me for more information, who were interested in my services. And after a few months, I completely forgot and didn't follow up with them as a result. So people who may have been interested and they just needed a little bit more information, they basically just gave up on using my service because I never followed up. So a CRM tool is gonna capture all your leads, and you'll be able to review all your leads and decide when you need to follow up with them, and maybe set up a notification so you don't have to keep everything in your head. It's also great because you're going to be able to see where they come from. So let's say, for instance, you use multiple forms to capture leads, whether it's on your website or other social media platforms. So you'll most likely be able to increase sales as you'll be able to analyze the data and improve your lead generation strategy. Next, it's going to help you automate the boring stuff. There's so much in your business that has the potential to be automated. Whether you're doing all those tasks yourself or you're delegating to a VA, there's probably a lot of tasks that you could be automating and as a result saving money. So you wouldn't need to spend time yourself or hiring someone to do tasks that can be automated. Whether it's marketing, customer support, prospect follow-up, as I said before, onboarding, there's a lot that has the potential to be delegated. You'll also improve your customer service by ensuring that your prospects or even your existing clients get emails or forms, invoices when they're supposed to get them, and that you don't delay everything because you're behind and they have to wait a couple of days for you to send a contract, for example. You're basically improving your entire client's experience. You'll look more professional because you're going to be organized and efficient about what needs to be done for your clients. Even if it's a computer helping you, they don't need to know that. On your side, for each client, you'll be able to have very quick access to all their invoices, their contracts, emails, documents, and so on. And for them, if your CRM tool offers the possibility of having a portal, a client portal, then it's going to be a great tool for your clients to access all those documents themselves on their end. So as I said in the introduction, one of the things that I was always missing out on is that I was not tracking leads. So someone would come talk to me via the form on my website or on Instagram, and I was not tracking anyone. So Dubsado is a great tool for keeping track of your leads. The lead only becomes a new project or a new client once they've paid an invoice. So that's the way that I've set it up. What's really neat about Dubsado is that everything can be customized to your unique brand. So your logo, your brand colors, you can customize almost all of the forms apart from the contracts to match your brand, which looks super professional. You can create proposals, that's what Dubsado calls them, where you send forms where people can buy your services directly. The other thing that I really love is that Dubsado offers a client portal where my clients can go to get access to their invoices, their emails, their contracts, the purchase page, so that's the proposal page where they can buy hours for my services. So it all looks very professional. Having a CRM tool really makes the client experience smoother and your experience as a business owner much more efficient. So now let's talk about some of the Dubsado features. You can, as I said, you can capture leads. There's a call scheduler, so instead of using Calendly, you could use Dubsado's call scheduler. You have lots of email templates, which is great if you don't want to write everything from scratch. Dubsado also has accounting tools and invoicing. You can create to-dos and reminders. It also has workflow automations that I'm going to talk to you about in a minute, questionnaires and forms, and the famous client portal. To me, the best feature in Dubsado is definitely the workflows, and I think it's underused by a lot of business owners because it can be a little bit complicated if you have no idea how to set them up, but they can really make the difference in your business if you learn how to use them. So I hired someone to help me understand how they work so that I can now help you through all my tutorials to create workflows that will work for your business. And essentially, workflows are here to save you time and money because what you automate means that you don't have to pay yourself or someone else to do. So you're saving time and money. Workflows are a step-by-step of everything that needs to happen from the moment someone becomes a lead, so a warm lead, through the onboarding process all the way through completion of your project. By automating, you make sure that no time is wasting doing repetitive tasks and that your clients are getting what they need when they need it. You can create as many workflows as you want, so maybe a workflow for lead capture, and all the way through onboarding. And as interior designers, you may have a lot more workflows, and that's really up to you. And a good way to do it is just sit down, take a piece of paper, and just make a note of everything step by step that needs to happen in your business. So how do you get the warm leads? What do you need to do? And then what's next? And then to onboard, and what's your process for onboarding? So you need to do all of this on a piece of paper. That's how I did it. I actually created a workflow map to understand everything that I needed to show up in my Dubsado workflows. And it also helps you understand what can be simplified in your workflow. Is it that maybe you're taking extra steps to do something that could be easily combined into one step instead of 2 or 3 steps? Putting it to paper is a really good way to understand what you want to add to your Dubsado workflows. And then you can create also triggers. So what triggers invoice generation? Is it after the discovery call? Do you have to approve that action? You can trigger an onboarding workflow as soon as the invoice is paid. So as soon as the invoice is paid, it basically tells Dubsado that it can send out the onboarding contract, onboarding resources, instruction to the client portal. So these are some things that are going to be easier to figure out once you have your workflow map written down. So this was a brief overview about what a CRM tool is, what Dubsado is, and why I use it. I will be doing more videos to show you how I use it, what it can do for you. So make sure again that you subscribe if you want to see tutorials about Dubsado and about ClickUp if you're interested in project management tool as well. I will also share my discount code if you want to try Dubsado for the first month or the first year with 20% off. So make sure you read the description below. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next video.